Thank you. Only on 2 tonight, a Baytown mother wakes up from a coma, handcuffed to a hospital bed, and finds out she is being charged in the death of her young son.
Nearly 5 years later, that mother has been cleared of criminal wrongdoing and is now suing the Baytown Police Department for wrongful prosecution. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry has the story you'll see only on 2 tonight.
This car crash killed a 5-year-old boy and nearly killed his mother. She ended up charged with manslaughter, but her attorney says Baytown police officers lied on reports to bring false charges and never had probable cause to move the case forward.
He was so bright and loving. He loved everything and everybody.
Heather Guerra only has sweet memories and special photos of her son Julian's 5 short years of life.
You didn't believe he was dead?
No, he was not dead.
On the way to the beach in July of 2020, photos show Guerra's white car mangled after colliding with a truck at the Baytown intersection of Decker and West Baker. Everyone involved got flown to the medical center, but Julian didn't make it. The other driver didn't get charged, and when Guerra woke up from a coma nearly 2 months later,
I asked, why am I handcuffed
To the hospital bed.
He said, you're being charged with manslaughter.
Court records claimed she recklessly caused her son's death by running a red light, and while her memory suffered, she knew one thing for certain.
I know the mother that I was. I could not have drove crazy to do that.
She got booked into the Harris County Jail wearing a neck brace, still struggling to walk.
After they snapped that picture, I broke down and just started crying.
She spent the next 3 years fighting to clear her name.
In my whole career, this is the most unjust case I have ever handled.
And with the help of defense attorney Diana Sims, discovered the same Baytown officer wrote in the accident report there were no known witnesses. But in the report submitted to prosecutors claimed witnesses corroborated evidence. His body camera footage also allegedly became missing or destroyed.
It was sloppy, but I believe it was more than sloppy. I believe it was intentional.
In May of 2023, with a defense accident reconstruction expert and just before trial, Harris County prosecutors dropped all criminal charges, citing insufficient evidence.
I still wasn't grieving the way I needed to. I was more focused on, I'm looking at 20 years.
Relief for Guerra, who says the fight drained her family financially and emotionally. But the fight isn't over, now focused on changing how Baytown handles investigations. After attorney Sims just filed this civil rights lawsuit against Baytown PD and 3 officers, claiming they intentionally and wrongfully rushed the accident investigation and outrageously conspired to fabricate evidence.
I don't want this good old boy system going on anymore over there. I want more checks and balances.
Guerra's first run-in with the justice system has left her with no faith in it. She says wishing she could apologize for not being able to save Julian.
I'm beyond angry. I can never get back to that same person I used to be.
Baytown PD tells me they're aware of the lawsuit but will handle it through appropriate legal channels. A spokesperson says the investigation of this crash is now closed and additional charges are not expected. As for the officers involved, state records show 2 of them are still employed by Baytown PD and 1 of them left the department after more than 30 years. In Baytown, I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.